Thank you for joining me at Black Moon Goddess Intuition. This is the BlackMoon Butterfly Effect. We're going to be doing the new moon in Cancer reading. I do have my Ornum family on with me today. I'll get to personals after I do the collective new moon reading. I got TT and I got Heaven. I'm gonna try and get the angle right. You guys were with me back in the day. You guys know that I used to record from my office before I got my my meditation room set up as my studio, right? So a lot of y'all remember the camera angles and how terrible it was, and how I had to go through hell and high water just to get it to, you know, focus and not have the camera fall over and all of these things. Still the same problem. Still the same problem. And my mini light is going dead. We're having technical issues, but it's okay. We're still gonna get it out there. Hi guys, thank you for joining me. All right, so I am gonna be doing the new moon in Cancer reading for the collective. I will break it down into elements, but I won't break it down in element per sign like I usually do. Always my Instagram. Always my IG, people. All right. New moon in Cancer. New moon in Cancer. Whoa, whoa. All right. Earth signs is first. They came out and it literally has Earth. Stability. So for the new moon in Cancer, you know, Cancer is all about your emotions. It's all about, you know, your intuition. It's all about what lies beneath, right? So for a lot of people, you know, a lot of Cancer seeing energy is all very, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's that moon energy. It's definitely that energy of, you know, wanting to not seem vulnerable. Hey, Lavender, where you been, baby? Well, it's probably where I've been. A little bit. I'm not an astrologist. I have an astrologer that I go to, which is a family member, because the women in my family all have their own, you know, special thing that they do. But I do the new moon and full moon energies. Earth, air, wind, fire, in spirit. I need one more, please. And what did I say? It's that moon energy. There's the moon. It's about the soul. I feel like this new moon in Cancer is gonna be really influential for those that want to feel stable in their emotions, be able to be vulnerable and not feel weak. You know, to be in that stage of having faith that you're not going to be missing out on anything if they let friendships, even relationships go that are just not suiting their best interest. You're not feeling loved. You're not feeling supported. You want to I'll try and see what I can do, Lavender. Okay, so earth, air, wind, fire, wind, spirit. Hey, TT. I'm going to get to your personal readings after I do the, I've done one GoFundMe when my house flooded years ago, but I don't know much about GoFundMe. Whew. Before we get into this reading, let me go ahead and clear the energy and say a prayer, okay? Hey, higher calling. Long time. A lot of people, when they do that, they post it on like their social media so people can see it. God, Source, Spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my guides, my teachers, my committee, my spiritual team, the Orisha, the spirits, the deities, all of those that are here to assist me in this reading. I ask you to, Archangel Michael, I ask you to come down and surround me with protection. Let no negativity out, let no negativity in. Only positivity in and positivity out. I ask that this reading be clear, be concise, and be for the greatest and highest good of all of those involved. All praises be to the Most High. I thank you for this gift, and I thank you for this day. Ashe. Shango. I see you, boo. I see you. All right, guys. Yeah. Eshu came out for me first when I first got my hand. And Shango's been riding with me for the past couple years. Every time I go get my abo. All right. We're going to let that catch a little wind right there, guys. Boy, what you said. But he is no joke. He get her done, okay? He get her done. So how are you going to get the money? You have to have a bank account. Yeah. But he don't play no games neither. Don't F with him. But I have noticed since he's been over my head, I smoke a lot less. Because I used to be a chifa. Yeah. Lavender, I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm not really too up on the GoFundMe thing. I don't know. Yeah, she's so loving. Oh. I'm sorry, Lavender. I don't have much room up here on my desk because I got a bunch of stuff up here, but we're going to rock it. I'm going to lay the cards and then I'm going to give the message. So, okay, so, it's something blocking you, that's why. Either you're around some energy or, you know, something's attached itself to you. Or somebody could be, you know, throwing stuff your way, throwing shade your way. And I will read the card on the thing. I will read the card on the bottom of the deck from the book. I hope you guys had a great new moon in Cancer last night. Made your moon water. The energy does last for 3 days. So therefore, if you did not get to make your moon water, set your intentions for this new moon phase. Or any do your new moon ritual. You can do it tonight. Tomorrow is the last night, okay? The Cancer new moon is all about getting in touch with your higher self. And of course, you guys, you know I take notes because I don't have time for the BS, okay? So, it says it's about your feeling of worth, home, and strength, being the greatest at what you do. It makes you ultra sensitive and empathetic towards all creation. But you may be moody, one day up, the next day down. Your heart can be easily wounded, and you may need plenty of time in your cozy nest to recuperate. So it's like it's gonna be emotional ups and downs. It's kind of like going through that manic type of thing, up and down, you know. But it's all because you are coming together with your emotions. Your emotions are like water. Your intuition is flowing. Some of you are going to be very much into the shadow part of it. Others of you are going to be more in the light side of it. Your heart can be easily wounded. You might want to start being deep into your inner thoughts, warm baths, meditation, knitting, baking, and or moon bathing, walking near water, things like that. Those will help kind of like even you out. On the shadow side, you're sensitive to nature and make things and you take things personally. I kind of feel like it's gonna be that type of thing where you're gonna have to check yourself. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to check your feelings. Like, am I overreacting? Am I reacting to this in the right way? You know, things like that. I think it's you're more getting into the traditional side of things. Like, if you're an earth sign, you're gonna be more focused on being stable in your element. You know what I mean? It's like every element is like standing in their own element, if that makes sense. So sometimes it's like if you're an earth sign, like I'm a earth sign, right? I'm a Capricorn, but I'm a Pisces moon, right? So I am very much, oh hey, that's what's up. So it's like I'm very concerned about my physical surroundings, right? Like, my physical surroundings have to be comfortable. They have to be suitable for me. It has to be a peaceful type of energy. It can't be, you know, clutter and mess and, you know, stuff like that. That works my nerves. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm a Pisces moon, so sometimes I do have clothes that I've washed. Hey, sunflower. Sometimes I do have clothes that I've washed that sit in the basket for like a week, you know what I'm saying, before I put it up. But I also work 2 full-time jobs, so it's about escapism as well. Hey, thank you for joining me. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to deal with that. So I kind of feel like this Cancer moon is putting you in this sense of being... Okay, so when they say it's being yourself, the epitome of whatever your sun and your moon sign is. I know most of the time they'll be like, yo, wherever this is in your placement, right? Wherever it's placed in your chart, right? But I kind of feel like the sun and the moon energies are going to be amplified. The characteristics are going to be amplified for you. So my earth signs is saying that you're going to be worried about your stability. It says you're going to be showing the world the real you. With the full moon in Aquarius card and the full moon, and you got the new moon, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgos. You actually got the new moon in Cancer card. It's telling you to relax. It's telling you to chill out. It's telling you to take a breather. You want to show the world who you really are. You're so ambitious at the moment. You're living in the... Hey, fire. You're living in the past and in the future, but you're not living in the present. Okay? You can't do anything about the past but learn from it, right? Because the past has already happened. Hey, Michael. You know what I mean? I'm doing personal readings after I do the collective new moon in Cancer. You guys, drop your credits for the donations. Okay, it's also telling you you're coming into the Omnicola. Now, I'm going to read what that is because I don't know what that is. I'm just going to be honest with you. But for me, I'm getting vibes of like the tree of life here. If you guys can see the imagery. You can see the imagery. I'm getting the tree of life. You want to be connected spiritually and physically and feel stable in it. You want to feel secure. You want to know that you are truly spiritually connected and fluid, and you want to know that you're able to connect the two realms. It's sort of like going the bark of the tree and the leaves of the tree, the roots and the leaves. You know what I mean? I'm getting something about Kundalini energy. I'm getting I'm seeing a rainbow. So I'm getting like chakra balancing, Reiki healing. You know, it's like do something that's gonna relax you. No, I'm multiple streaming. I got 3 streams going on. Okay. So, and and I didn't even see that on the bottom of the card that it says root, like literally on the card it says root. It literally says that. I didn't even see that. So it's like relax. All right. It says the IC also speaks of deeper roots, the spiritual, religious, and philosophical underpinnings of early life. Just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within as a child. So again, I'm feeling like my earth signs are stepping into their own spiritually, physically, whether it's a job, whether it's your spiritual beliefs, whether it's breaking from tradition. Like if you were raised, you know, strictly Catholic, and now you're learning a little bit about Santeria, and you're learning that, you know, they have taken on the principles and likelihood and likeness of Catholic saints because of the persecution that they faced, you know, for their worship. Same thing, you know, with how the books have been changed, you know. So it's like you're doing your research, right? You're finding your own way. You're finding out what resonates with you, and you're going for it. Whether it's the way that you put together your business plan, or you see business, or the way you do or the way you see relationships. You might have grown up seeing, you know, a certain type of relationship, like marriage is not working, or, you know, people being married but not really happy, and now you're growing up and you're like, yo, what is up with the relationships? But that's what you've seen, you know what I mean? But you're rebuking that. You're like, no, this is not going to be my narrative. Okay? And this is what I mean by you're getting in touch with your emotions, your inner spirit, your inner self. Okay? It says these philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged. Whether you're imbued with unconscious habits or were that from which you were rebelled, right? Until you examine these deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. This is what I'm saying. You are facing facts. You're like, wait a minute. I'm not gonna just go with the flow. I'm grown now, or whatever the case may be. I know there's more out there, and I'm gonna explore that. And you will. And you're gonna find out, like, hey, you know, it's like, you know, like when you break from tradition, my earth signs, when you go and start to take control of your life, your narrative, what you believe in, what you don't believe in, what you're going to teach and instill in your children, things of that nature, and it's not the way you were brought up, you know, you're gonna get some pushback from family, from people that have always been in that lifestyle. But you owe it to yourself to be the real you. Literally, it says show the world the real you. And you get kind of anxious, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get anxious doing that because, of course, people are going to judge you. They're going to project onto you. They're going to do and say things that are going to make you want to second guess what it is that you're doing. But I'm telling you, don't give up. There's something deeply rooted within you that is pushing you towards this, okay? Is pushing you towards this. The challenge for you, my earth signs, is unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie the situation and need excavation. The gift and what this new moon is going to be helping you with is going to help you build roots on your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsating up through you, holding you strong through any storm. That's where you're going to find your stability. That's what I mean when I say the signs. I feel like the signs are embracing who they really are. Capricorns, Virgos, Tauruses, we want physical comfort. Like, we want to be able to see it. We want to be able to quantify it, right? And like, there's no gray area. It's black or white. Either it is or it isn't. But your moon sign, you guys have to understand that your moon sign plays a major factor in that. So you might want to get a natal chart or something like that, but it will shine a little bit more light on your situation. I think my earth signs, you need to pay attention to your sun and your moon sign during this Cancer moon, because it'll give you a more full encompassing view of who you really are and the things that you are trying to achieve in this life. Also, look at your north node. Okay, for my earth signs. Okay. Water signs, ninth house, faith. The number 33. Your ascended masters are coming. My water signs, I feel like it's definitely this energy of you guys being more intuitive. So if you haven't been like having vivid dreams, something that you can just okay, how can I put this? Let me slow down. Okay, so for me, I get a lot of messages when I'm driving, right? And again, I am a Pisces moon sign, so I'm a water moon sign. So I'm very, very intuitive. So I drive in my car and a picture might flash into my head, like a street that I didn't think about. Like, why am I thinking about this street, right? And next thing you know, I'm up on that street, not even thinking that I'm where I'm at. I done quantum leap to this street. I turn down this street and I'm like, why am I on this street? There's nothing that I need on this street. But come find out, I've avoided an accident that on the expressway of the route that I would have taken. I would have taken the expressway, but instead I was led and somehow ended up going the streetway. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know what you're missing by listening to your intuition. So don't fight it, is what I'm saying. Don't fight it. It says be bold and make the first move. It says make time for self-love and journey, progression. So this is again that energy of you standing in who you are intuitively. My water signs, you're intuitive and you're emotional. And the new moon is in Cancer. And the new moon is when the moon is black. This is all about what you want to receive. My earth signs, they want to receive stability, harmony, relaxation, balance. They want to feel grounded in their life. They want to feel grounded in their surroundings. My water signs, you guys want to feel like you are spiritually supported and emotionally supported. Okay, it's a lot of emotions going on here for all of the signs. I feel like it's asking you to tap into those emotions that you don't want to, that you normally don't. Damn, can I get the words out, please? The feelings that you don't normally tap into, the ones that you suppress, the ones that you hide. You don't want to feel, the ones that make you feel vulnerable. You know what I mean? It's asking you to tap into that. And look, the Pisces card just fell out. For my air signs. My air signs and my water signs is asking you to trust in your intuition. It's asking you to trust in things not seen. Okay? Things unexplained. It's also asking, getting back to my water signs, it's also telling you to make time for yourself, love, and nurturing yourself. So in order to, so basically I'm getting you guys need to raise your vibration. Okay? Point blank period. My water signs, you're being asked to raise your vibration. Period. And in order to raise your vibration, you need to do some self-care, some self-love, take some me time. Take some quiet time. Get into a meditative practice. You want to create balance. You want to create a work-home spiritual balance. You need to be able to have time for yourself. I don't care if you have to pencil it in, my water signs. You need to do that. During this Cancer new moon, you're being asked to receive in some self-love, some self-care. Okay? This is going to bring balance and abundance to you. It's going to be a journey. It's going to take some time because this walk of faith is going to it's gonna put you in this energy of, this is something I have to do. Okay? This is something I have to do. It's gonna be pressing for you. That's why it's telling you to be bold and to make the first move. Okay? They're asking you to believe in the things that are not seen. Like my earth signs, they need to be able to see it, depending on your moon sign. My water signs, you guys, you feel it. So it's like, go with that feeling. Don't suppress it. Don't hide it. Don't push it to the side. Don't just wave it off, shove it under the rug. You know, you're not doing that right now. You're going to listen to it and trust it and embrace it. Okay? This is going to help bring balance into your life. This is also going to help you along the next phase of this journey. I feel like you guys are coming into a place where you're being guided to act a certain way, to do things a certain way, to create a certain routine in your life. And the only way you could do that is if you fully understand the reason why you haven't believed in yourself, or you haven't believed that you deserve better, or you're not trusting your intuition, why you're not feeling spiritually supported, things like that. You're going to have to delve deeper into those types of questions. So some of you might have to be journaling. I do see journaling. So you might be journaling, whether this is a dream journal or a mind dump. Because sometimes I have a journal where I just write whatever. It's called Just a Thought. It's a Just a Thought notebook. It says Just a Thought on it. That's what I wrote on it, because it's just a thought. I do a psychic purge for me. You know what I mean? So I'll sit with my notebook and I'll just write whatever comes to mind. If it's a color, I'm writing a color. If it's words that I hear, whispers that I hear, pictures that I see, I write down all of that, just boom. No rhyme, no reason. I'm not thinking about if it makes sense or any of that. I'm just getting it out. And then sometimes it's pages and pages and pages, and sometimes it's not. But when you go back and you read it, there's messages in there. So many things have actually come to pass that didn't make sense in the writing, but when I go back and I read it, I'll be like, oh, that actually happened, and now I see how this coincides because this happened with this. I was wearing this color, whatever the case may be. It's asking you to believe in in the signs and the signals and the synchronicities. It's asking you to believe in the whispers and the nudges and those types of things. It's asking you to believe in the woo-woo and the psychic, you know what I'm saying? It's asking you to believe in the unknown, believe in the things that are not seen. Connect with your higher self, connect with the vibrations, connect with the flow. God's source spirit is a flow, it's a vibe. You know what I mean? And once it's like you jump on that vibe, and then it's like going down the rabbit hole. You'll be able to understand what the signs and synchronicities mean, what the number synchronicities mean, what the colors mean. You know what certain smells mean. When you see certain things, certain billboards might pop out to you. I've said it before, I like to play word games, and sometimes the word games are so weird about what words they accept, right? But there are messages coming to you in all shapes, sizes, and ways. You just got to be receptive to it. Okay? For my water signs. My Cancers, my Scorpios, my Pisces. Okay? Faith. They're asking you to have faith during this new moon period. Okay? All right, my fire signs. We've got course of the void moon. Void of the course moon missing. It says your dream needs a practical plan. You have the full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture, and you have solar calm, clarify. Instantly for my fire signs, it's telling you that, yo, you need a strategy. You need a strategy. You can't just be shooting off the hip, just going off because you think you're going to miss something. They're telling you to take your time, see the bigger picture. Don't think about just right now. Think about what your total view is of whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's self-development, whether it's spiritual development, whether it's, you want a new home, you want a new outlook on yourself, you want a new career, whatever it may be. My fire signs is telling you to make a plan, have a strategy. Don't just shoot from the side of your hip. You know what I'm saying? Don't just bust moves without a plan. It's not gonna get you anywhere. And you need to be clear. You need to be clear about your intentions. You need to be clear about what you want. Okay? So if this is writing it down, because right here I'm seeing that there's a lot of things swirling around, and you want to bring them into balance. You want to bring them into balance. You guys got the full moon in Sagittarius card and the full moon in Taurus card. So for me, that's telling me that, you're going to be coming into this place of thinking outside of the box. You know what I mean? Where you would normally just move, now you're asked to slow it down. You're being asked to slow down. You think you're missing something. You're not missing nothing. You're going to miss it moving too fast. Moving too hastily. I'm seeing the Knight of Wands card. The Knight of Wands card is all about being ambitious, being hasty, moving a little bit too fast and not paying attention to the small details. The devil is in the details for you, my fire signs. My Aries, my Leos. My Sagittarius. I'm also feeling from my fire signs that things are going to be coming up very, how do I say? It's this, I'm kind of getting this energy like shit's just going to be happening out of nowhere. Once you start to slow down, it's like you're going to start putting things in slow motion. Things are going to start moving in slow motion for you. Like... Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing, and you guys get what you get from it, okay? I'm seeing, like, I want to say it's The Incredibles, where the little boy is, like, super fast, right? He's, like, moving super fast. He's moving so fast that everything else looks like it's moving slow, right? And it's kind of like... You guys have been doing that. You guys have been moving so fast that everybody else seems slow. But what you're not seeing, you're missing things moving so fast. So now instead of you being the one that's moving fast, you're going to be the one that feels like you're going to be moving slow. But things are still going to be moving fast, if that makes sense. Okay. Take it how you will. All right. And my air signs. I'm sorry. Yeah, my air signs. My Libras, my Geminis. You guys got 2 Pisces cards here. Hey, Midnight. You guys got 2 Pisces cards here, which is water. And it's telling the 11th house of friends. Nothing will come of this situation. Void course of the moon. Okay, so my air signs and my fire signs both got the same card in 2 different decks. Nothing will come of this situation. That's what I was trying to tell my fire signs. Nothing's going to come of the situation if you're moving too fast. And for you guys, it's telling you that you got some shiesty ass people around you that have been holding on, that you've been holding on to, that you need to let go of. And it definitely says sensitize. So this is like you've been desensitized to the fact that somebody has got some BS going on. It says attune to the divine, attune to your higher self, to your higher consciousness. Listen to your gut feeling. Like you've gotten all the signs, all the synchronicities. Every red flag has popped up with shining bright lights like, yo, and you keep giving these people the benefit of the doubt. I don't know who this is for, but this is telling you that, yo, you've been hurt way too many times. You've been betrayed way too many times. You've been the butt of the joke way too many times, and you just let it go. My air signs, you want balance, okay? And this isn't balance. You thinking that by keeping your mouth shut and letting these people get away with it and not nipping it in the bud, they might say little sly shit that you just let slide. You know what I mean? They may do little slick shit, little shiesty shit that you just let slide. You know what I mean? They may borrow some money from you and they may not pay it back. But then when you say something about the money, you know what I'm saying? They act like, you know, you're throwing shit up in their face. Motherfucker, this wasn't a goddamn gift. This was a loan. Motherfucker, you need to pay me my money. Run me my money with interest, bitch. You know what I mean? This is what's going on in your mind. This is what you're saying to yourself. But what comes out your mouth is, you know what? Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it later. You know, just get it to me when you can. And all the while, they're contesting you. They're contesting you. They're trying you gangster. These friends are not your friends. And you've got true friends that are telling you that these people are not your friends. I don't give a damn if it's a friend. If I'm saying friend and it's a family member that does this to you, a parent, a sibling, a co-worker, a cousin, I don't care. It's somebody that is in your everyday life that is taking advantage of you, using you, and you think that keeping your mouth shut is keeping the peace. And this new moon in Cancer is asking you to take back your power, take back your voice, take back what's yours. Stop letting these people run over top of you and think that they could do whatever they want to you and you're not going to do anything about it because they're contesting you. They're trying you gangster. The new moon in Cancer is like, no, all these things that have been running around in your mind, all the things that you think that you should have said, woulda, shoulda, coulda said, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep the peace. I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to, seem like that type of person and this type of person. You know what I mean? Bump the BS. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because every time you let them get away with it, every time you don't stand your ground, every time you don't listen to what you know is right, you know these people are trying you. You know that these people don't have your best interest at heart. You know these people are nothing but leeches. Hey, Sarah. You may think it's fine in the moment, but it will damage your spirit. Yes, and it will. It will damage your spirit. It will dim your light. It will mess with your self-esteem. It'll put you in this place where you'll have a complex like, yo, am I crazy? You're gonna be second guessing yourself like, yo, am I bugging? No, you're not bugging. They're bugging, and you're letting them bug all over you like freaking bugs on the windshield. Splat every freaking time. Every freaking time. It's like a slap in the face. Nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation. You're not helping the situation. All you're doing is enabling them to treat you like crap. Nothing will come of this situation. Tune into the divine. If you don't want to seem like that and you feel like you can't come off with a certain type of tact, some of y'all don't need to have no tact or sugarcoat nothing. Some of y'all need to come straight gangster. Like, I don't care what you feel. I don't care what you do. I'll be all that you're saying. But at the end of the day, run me my money. You're not going to disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, whatever the issue may be, I don't know your life. But I feel like in whatever situation it is, they're trying you. God, Source, Spirit has been telling you, yo, this is not the way it's supposed to be. You have every right to defend yourself. You have every right to say, hey, that's mine. You have every right to take your power back, and you have every right to defend what's yours. If somebody owes you something, ask for it. The hell? They didn't have a problem fixing their face to ask you for what was yours. So how do you feel some sort of way asking for what is rightfully yours? No. Hell no. My water signs. I'm sorry, my air signs. And my air signs, yo, let me tell you something. Y'all are all about communication. You're all about communication. Use your voice. Use your words. Find your voice. Find your strength. Say what it is that has to be said. Sometimes it's gonna be an uncomfortable conversation, but sometimes you need to have those because you have to nip it in the bud fast. I told my friend of mine who had a former friend who was so cheap and would mooch off her. She was a psychopath and was eventually right. And this is what you got to understand. A narcissistic sociopath, psychopath, some of them, but 9 times out of 10, they're most likely a narcissistic sociopath. They're going to make you feel like you are wrong for calling them on their bullshit. You know what I mean? They're going to make you think that you're wrong for calling them on their bullshit. Don't let them trick you. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. Don't let them make you second guess yourself like, yo, am I being petty? Hell, fuck no, you're not being petty. Shit. Because you think about it, if the shit was on the other foot and you owe them or whatever the case may be, whatever the situation is, again, I don't know your life. But whatever the situation is where you need to stand your ground and assert yourself and take your power back, if the shoe was on the other foot, would they give you the same leeway? I think not. I don't think they would. I'm really feeling like these people would not. So why are you doing it? Why are you giving at the detriment of yourself? My air signs, y'all are all about communication. You are all about communication. Use your voice. Say that. What Kevin Hart say? Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Put some bass in your voice. If you got some Anna, let them know. Because at the end of the day, every time you sweep it under the rug, every time you let it go, that's just inviting more of that shit to your door. Do you like this shit on your door? I literally just saw, I don't know what game it is, but it's like they take the brown paper bag and they throw like the steaming piles of shit at people's door. That's what I just saw. That's what they're doing. But your door is wide ass open, so guess what? It's not hitting the door. It's flying in your house. You have to walk away and be alone. Like you okay? You have people surrounding you that nothing's gonna come of this situation. Nothing good is gonna come of this situation. You need to this new moon in Cancer is asking you to become more assertive. You don't necessarily have to be aggressive. Some people you might have to be aggressive with because they're gonna really try you. They're gonna really try and make you feel like you are dead ass wrong for standing your ground and telling them like it is and not backing down. Not backing down, not letting them go. I'm just going to let you have that. Nah, bruh. Nah, sis. Okay? This new moon in Cancer is telling you, yo, you have been burying this for too long. Yes, you need to be assertive. Okay? Nothing good is going to come of you not being assertive in this time, in this moment, during this moon phase. If you need a little extra courage, you need a little, liquid courage, make you some moon water. And in that moon water, you speak in courage. I call in courage. I call back all my power. I call in good relationship. I call in honesty. I call in divine wisdom, divine clarity. I'm no longer desensitized to the BS. It's like people just, it's like when people like breadcrumb you, right? You get a little bit of here, they're not like that. They give you a little bit there, they're not like that. They give you some more, then they're not like that. They're yo-yoing you around, and then to the point that when it's full blown and dead in your face, you don't even recognize it. Because now it's something that you're used to. You know what I mean? Don't let this be something that you're used to, being disrespected. Letting people walk over top of you, talk anyway to you, take advantage of you. You need to take advantage of all your boundaries. Boundaries on your time. I don't give a damn if it's boundaries on your time, boundaries on your money, boundaries on your possessions, boundaries on your intellect, boundaries on your emotions. I don't give a damn. Set your boundaries, because this is what this is. This is lax boundaries. So they've been able to be a pushover. If you look at this, let me see. If you look at this picture, if you can see that, it has so many clouds, but there's a face in there. Right? Like they're trying to hide their true self from you. Nothing will come of this. Okay? Last element, spirit. And we have the moon card, soul, fitting. God, source, spirit. It says a fiery climax approaches, a full moon in Aries. We have a new moon in Aquarius. Open up to change. And then we have conjunction, alliance. This is definitely telling me that spirit in this new moon in Cancer, spirit, God, source, spirit, all praises be to the Most High, is coming in to tell you to attune to your soul. What is your soul's desire? What is your soul telling you? What is your soul trying to get you to understand? You know what I mean? There's going to be this is all about what you're receiving, right? So you want to receive mental, spiritual, and emotional clarity. Because you have to think about it. Everything begins with a thought, right? Everything begins with a thought. A thought triggers an emotion. An emotion triggers action. So you're not moving off the actions that you take, whether it's with creating a space of feeling stable in your environment, stable in your body, stable in your career, or whether it's about following what you feel is true for you faith-wise. What is faith to you? You know what I'm saying? Or whether it's you having a practical plan. What has your spirit been, what has your soul been crying out for you to hear? That's what this new moon in Cancer wants you to delve into, wants you to receive. It wants you to put an end to all of the shit. Point blank, period. Stop making excuses. Stop being in this place of not believing in yourself. Stop being in this place of scarcity, lack, and feeling like you're nervous about everything. You know what I mean? Stop letting people push you over, take advantage of you, and just have lax boundaries. Which those lax boundaries then make you think you're fucking bugging, and you're not. Spirit said be open to change. The only thing constant in this universe is change. Nothing is still in this universe. Nothing. This table, it may seem solid, but there are these molecules that make up this table are moving. Law of vibration. Everything is moving. Nothing is truly solid. Change your perception. Change your perspective on how you see your situation. Change your perspective on how you see yourself. Change your perspective on how you communicate with your higher self, with spirit. Spirit is asking you to listen. Spirit is asking you to listen. Spirit is telling you, look, there is about to be a fiery climax. And when I say fiery, that means it's going to burn away all that other shit. It's going to burn it all away. Literally, flame on. And once it's destroyed by fire, what does it do? It turns to ash. What does ash do? Ash actually fertilizes. You could actually use ash to fertilize things, to help things to grow. So you're basically rising out of those ashes something brand new. It's an alchemical process. It's a metamorphosis. It's a transition, a transmutation. You are taking two different particles, elements, parts of yourself, and you're bringing them together as one new being, one new self, one new identity. One that's strong and stable, one that's emotionally secure, one that is intellectually, mentally clear, one that has strategy, focus, and determination, one that you're feeling yourself. You feel stable in your environment. You feel stable in your home. You feel stable in your body. You're no longer fearful or have anxiety or feeling overwhelmed because you've learned what you can take care of and what you don't have to deal with right now. This new moon in Cancer is asking you to be assertive. Be assertive and move towards something that is going to make your heart sing. Your soul, your spirit has been calling out to you for a long time now. It's time to listen. Receive that information. Be in a place of receptivity. Even if it doesn't make sense, have faith that it will become clear to you. And it will be. Adapt to practice in a routine of meditation, contemplation. Take time for yourself. Don't be all work and no play, and don't be that person that is going to be everything to everybody else and leave nothing for yourself. Your soul is like, it's enough. God, source, spirit said it's enough. Your angels, your ancestors, your guides, they said it's enough. This new moon in Cancer is telling you, look, man, now is the time to simplify, detoxify your life, and get back to the basics. And when you do get back to the basics, you're going to listen. You're going to learn to listen. And once you learn to listen, you're going to learn to trust. Once you learn to trust, you're going to learn to flow. Once you learn to flow, you're going to learn to float. You're going to float. You're going to grow. You're going to feel established. Okay? Okay, so that's the new moon in Cancer reading. I hope that it made sense. I kind of felt like, it was bigger than, like, the words. It was like the words weren't coming. But I hope you guys got the gist of it. The collective, I thank you guys, for bearing with me. This was very intense energy I felt, and it was very imperative that you guys understand that you have to understand that you are more than your current situation. You are more than what you currently feel. You know what I'm saying? It's saying don't make permanent decisions on like impermanent feelings. You know what I mean? These feelings come and go. Don't make permanent decisions about the outlook of yourself, the outlook of your life, the outlook of other people. People change. Energy changes. Nothing dies. It only transmutes and changes. And how are you going to change is the question. On what levels are you going to change? You got to start somewhere. Your spirit has been telling you on so many different levels and different areas of your life that you need to take charge. And you need to feel like you can. You know what I mean? You need to feel like you can. It's like, stop second guessing yourself. Stop and relax. Relax and think it through. What have I been? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, my guys. Thank you, my ancestors, my Orisha. I thank you all for being here with me. I thank you for the messages that you've given me. For all of those who need it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I love you. I revere you. I recognize you each and every day in each and every way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that is the end of that. My IG, my FB. I am doing my Ornum Live. Yes. Okay, so Ornum, you guys are able to get readings, drop your donations. Prosperity lies ahead. I love it. I love it. I love it. Drop your donations and your questions. Drop your donations and your questions. Hi, friendly. You dropped your credits, TT. FB, IG, if you guys have questions, drop them in the comments, please. Readings are by donation. My Cash App is $ BlackMoon 369. Credits. I know Heaven had a question. I know TT had a question. I know Sarah had a question. I think Midnight had a question. I'm not sure if Sarah had a question. I'm sorry. You guys drop your credits, your donations, and your questions, please. Expect powerful change, collective. Expect powerful change. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I gotta go to bed soon. I gotta be up for the next 16 hours. Fiery Climax approaches, yo. That card came out again, and I've been shuffling these cards for a minute. Okay, you couldn't sleep last night, and it was like he was feeling his anxiety. Let's see, what's up? Spirit, can you give me a message for TT? What is this energy that she's feeling? What is this energy that she's feeling about Javon? I think that's his name. You got the full moon in Capricorn. I mean, the new moon in Capricorn, TT. And it's saying that your hard work is paying off. I kind of feel like he's feeling... It's like he's almost feeling you detached from him. And it's making him anxious. I kind of feel like he feels like there's a change in the energy. You know how like people say you could feel like I could feel you even when I'm not with you. Like if you like you could feel like people pulling on your heartstrings. You can also feel when that connection is not as strong as it used to be. You know what I mean? Earth sign again, TT, stability. It's saying to stay strong. You're gonna work this out. You're gonna be able to be more emotionally fit after this. Because I feel like he's on some BS. And look at that. Balance and transformation. I think he does, but I just don't think that he got too much going on. I'm just feeling like there's so much going on. Like, what are you going to do? Either you're going to be with me or you're not. You know what I mean? You want to have me. You want to have your cake and eat it too. You want to have the whole buffet. Like, what are we doing here? I mean, I could see if it was something like you guys agreed to have, you know, an open relationship. You know what I'm saying? He could see other people. You can see other people. You know, your guys are in a polyamorous type of deal. I can see that, but I just don't think that's what's going on here. I'm sure he's Facebook stalking you. Take time to breathe. Take time to breathe. Let me see what else we get. One more for TT, please. The argument was we can talk to other people, but just don't have sex with them. Right. So this is the thing here, okay? I'm just going to put this out here. The agreement was you can see other people, just don't have sex with them. It says unleash your kindest self. The first quarter moon in Capricorn. You've got all earth signs here. So this means that you need to make changes in your physical realm, in this physical world. Things that you can see, quantify. That was a bad idea. I'm just going to tell you right now, because believe it or not, most cheating that happens is emotional cheating, not physical. Physical happens only after most of the time, only after there's an emotional bond. So thinking that making an agreement that you could talk to other people and but just not having sex with them was gonna be great, was gonna be a good thing. It's saying you need to explore other options. It's all cheating. If he's talking to other people and he has an emotional connection with them, that's cheating. He's emotionally cheating on you. If he's having sex with other people, he is physically cheating on you. So it's all cheating. Would you rather for him to have an emotional connection with someone instead of a physical one? Or I mean, it's like, what? It's still cheating. So why make this agreement that you can talk to other people, just don't have sex with them? That's not what you really wanted. You shouldn't have done it. It's saying look for other options. Look for other options. This is not what you need right now. This is not what you need. Your hard work will pay off. You've worked long and hard to get to a place where you are not feeling emotionally manipulated and emotionally blackmailed. You know what I mean? You've worked long and hard to get there. So now you're going to have to detox from this type of energy. You dig me? So it's saying look for other options. Unleash your kindest self, because you're going to have to love yourself through this one. You're going to have to love yourself through this one. Yep, and look at that. Change came out. Change. The only thing constant is change. I'm sure he will. But he feels tension in the air right now. He feels the tension. He's probably been seeing your Facebook, seeing the stuff that you're posting. You know what I'm saying? And communication came out. You just need to speak your truth. Like, this is not something that you want to do. And if he is actually talking to other people, I'm feeling like it's an emotional type of connection that is going to eventually lead to a physical one if it hasn't already. Or heavy flirting. Like, what is that? That's still disrespecting you. He shouldn't have. If he really cared about you, he should have never agreed. He would have never agreed to that. Because unless, like I said, you guys are in an open relationship. You guys are in a polyamorous relationship. And that's what you do. But even in a polyamorous relationship, there are rules. There are rules. And it just seems like to me he's doing whatever he wants with you. He'll see you when he wants to. He'll call you when he wants to. And whenever he's ready, you're there with bells on. Worrying and wishing and waiting and hoping. Wasting time and energy waiting on this guy who, it says, focus on the positive. Focus on positive things. This ain't positive. waiting around for this man is not positive. Wondering if he's cheating on you and who is he talking to? What are they doing? You know, why did he forget about me? Why did he stand me up? That's not healthy. That's not healthy. Step up in what? New moon in Capricorn. Yo, the earth signs, the earth element is coming through for you, TT, like gangbusters. All the cards I pulled for you have been Capricorn cards. You've climbed this mountain before. Don't let him push you back down to the bottom into the sea. This Capricorn energy, boy, is like hitting. All these cards that I pulled out have been Capricorn, Earth sign, Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. And I'm a Capricorn. We're very methodical. We will plan some shit out. We might not get you today, but we'll get you down the line. You'll be done forgot all about it. And he's playing you. He's literally playing you. He's literally manipulating you. The affirmation for Capricorn is I use. For most Capricorns, it means that we're resourceful, right? We use everything at our disposal to get ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on a couple of different platforms. I love Capricorns. Yes, we are. Yeah. You're welcome. When you get some credits, hit your sister up. Drop me a couple of surprises when you get some credits. My kids think I'm freaking crazy. They're like, my mom is cool, just don't piss her off, which is about right. I'm cool as a fan. Just don't piss me off. Oh, last message for you, TT. It says your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested. Like I said, he's trying your gangster. He's like, oh, well, I've been able to do it all this time. He's been getting away with it. He'll ghost you. You know what I mean? He'll ghost you. Then when he comes back around, then, you know, then you're right there waiting to take him back. Like nothing happened. You're just happy to see him. Man, boo. No, ma'am. You deserve better. This is different now. What's different? I mean, I'm not saying that he doesn't care about you. Don't get me twisted. I'm not saying that he doesn't care about you. But it's the way that he cares about you is just some narcissistic ass shit. Thank you. Look at that. The truth. Saturn is coming through. What is that? Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Oh, thank you. And then we got Pluto, transformation. This messages are popping, TT. It's like, what you gonna do? What is your soul trying to get you to understand? Thank you so much. I've had this dress for like 10, 20 years. And I haven't worn it in like 5. I know for sure. And then something was like, put this on. And I was like, okay. He's going to have to do a lot to get. You shouldn't want him back if he can't love you the way you're supposed to be loved. Stop giving him chance after chance after chance. Because every time you take him back, that's basically telling him that, oh, it's okay. She'll be mad at me for a minute, but she'll take me back. Yep, violet. I posted up that I went for ice cream. Huh? On a date. You went on a date. You went on a date. They're not gonna stop the shunning because they feel like if they can make you feel like a shadow almost, then they are winning. They think that it's hurting you. And I mean, I know it does hurt you, but at the same time, it's like they're doing it to hurt you. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you need to, I suggest that you get, it's like killing them. Like, it's like the best way to get back at them is to live your best life and be happy. My mom lies and says she is doing nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Roots. The family tree, she has some things that are down rooted inside of her. She needs to do some healing of her own. I feel like she has mother wounds and things like that. I don't know if her and her mom got along, but I feel like she has mother wounds as well. So, yeah, there's things that she has to work through. Your sister Carrie, she's just a bitch. It says prosperity lies ahead. Your commitment is being tested as well. Butterfly. It's like, are you committed to your own happiness? Right? She could have loved her, but that doesn't mean that they had a good relationship. And maybe if they did have a good relationship, then if she had her dad pass, okay, so maybe she's just bitter at this point. She feels like she was abandoned and left. You know? Still not your fault. It's still not a reason for you to be allowed to you know, be used as a punching bag and the one that they take out their frustration and anger on. That's not fair. Surrender to the divine. The full moon. It's saying adjustments are required. So I feel like there is a adjustment in the way you think and the way you perceive things. I think that she may be hurt. I think that she's a little bit bitter. She feels alone. She feels abandoned. You know, I don't think that, you know, the energy with you and, I mean, her and your dad is the best. They're not together, you know. I've been her back since birth. She's torturing me. So she's taking out whatever frustration and anger that she has on your dad, on you. Yeah, I got it. Be bold and make the first move. Like, you're going to have to separate yourself from her, period. You're going to have to get to the point where you don't care if they do shun you or if they don't shun you. You know what I'm saying? That you have to get to the point where that's not going to make or break you. Because worrying about if they're going to ever take you back into the fold is like secretly pinning doubt into you. It's secretly chipping away at your worth. You know? Every time you try and understand, oh, well, I don't know why you do me like this, and I don't, you know, why you just won't love me, like I need you to love me like I love you type thing. And every time you get slapped in the face or shunned, or they talk shit about you, or they throw salt on your name, or whatever the case may be, they treat you like garbage, that it is secretly, whether you admit it or not, whether you know it or not, subconsciously, if not consciously as well, that is burdening you. It's chipping away at who you are, and it's dimming your light every time, because you're secretly feeling like, yo, is it something about me that makes me unlovable? What did I do? You know what I mean? And it's not you. So you're letting their projection, you know, rub off on you, and you're taking it as yourself. You're taking pieces of that and you're adopting that. You're like, yeah, well, maybe, you know, maybe I'm not deserving of this, but my own mother, my own sister, my own brother, my own family, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe I'm not worthy of it somewhere else. That's just all bad thinking. And that's also putting you in a place of, you know, second guessing what you really deserve, which is happiness, which is abundance, which is freedom. You know, everybody's birthright. Liberty, justice. You don't have to be at their mercy emotionally, because that's what it is. They're playing with your emotions, literally. Literally, what is this? It says practice gratitude. You guys be sure to drop your credits. Sarah, I know you give me credit. You give me surprises all the time, even when I haven't been up here forever, so I appreciate it. I don't have a problem with that. Hi, Fire. Oh, wow. Take inspired action. This is the full moon in Virgo. This is asking you to take in a strategy on what is the best way to deal with them that is healthy for you. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Fire. I have an interview on Friday. Will I be chosen for the job? I'm gonna need you to drop me some credits. Y'all gotta drop me some credits, man. They're not free. Ah, a bicycle race, huh? New moon in Leo. It says shine. I do feel like you will be chosen for the position. Leo is associated with the sun, which is all about abundance, which is all about which is associated with Jupiter. Jupiter is all about abundance, expansion, things of that nature. There are sunflowers at the bottom here, which is showing me that everything is gonna a field of sunflowers. So I feel like, oh yeah, you did tell me about that, Sarah. I do feel like you're going to be coming into it. You're going to be receiving abundance. It is a new moon in Leo. So you are going to be receiving abundance. You're going to be receiving a new position. You're going to be receiving happiness. You're going to be receiving joy. You're going to be receiving illumination. Okay? Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. $209, like 2 days. You're so welcome. I just heard 2 Chainz. You gotta believe in yourself. Who else gonna believe in you? Who else gonna believe in you? You gotta believe in yourself. Health is wealth. All right, all right, all right. I collaborate, Aquarius, Aquarius. All right. Any other personal questions? Facebook, Instagram. Ha! That's why that card came out. Hey, I like it. They be coming, they be talking, they be speaking. I be like, okay, Aquarius. All right, guys. I guess I'm going to roll up out of this guy. Yupper. Thank you, my Ornum guys, for giving me permission to do your readings live. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your love, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Be sure to, if you haven't already, smash the like button. Smash the share button. Become a fan. Share this channel with your friends, family, co-workers, siblings. If you are interested in private readings, they are available on Ornum.com under BlackMoon Goddess. You can hit the book button on my Facebook page. Pricing list available. You can drop a comment and send the money to my Cash App. Okie dokies. I hope you guys enjoyed your new moon in Cancer last night. The energy is going to be in effect, basically. You can still do your new moon rituals and set your intentions and things like that tonight and tomorrow. This energy does last for 6 months. So, of course, the moon phases do overlap each other. So, it is a culmination. And look at that. The Cancer card came out. Immerse. Immerse yourself in your soul, in your emotions, in yourself. Actually take a better look at you, how you feel, what you think, why you move the way you move, why you think the way you think, why you feel the way you feel, why you allow what you allow. Okay? Take a deeper look. Immerse yourself in peace and harmony and a meditative state of mind. Being in a meditative state of mind will help you become an authority on you. Okay? You will be able to be an authority on you. All right. I thank you all for joining me. I thank you for your love, your likes, your shares. I thank you for your time. If you guys are interested in the all-natural whipped shea butter that I make, drop me a comment. I will drop you my Cash App. You guys will be able to buy that merchandise. I also have belly chains, rings, crystals, pendulums, bracelets. I make the whipped shea butter, the salt scrub, the sugar scrub, the pink Himalayan sea salt scrub, the kosher sea salt scrub, the brown sugar scrub for your face and your lips. You can use it on your skin as well. I also make a hair growth serum. So if you're interested in any of the products and services, hit me up and I will get your order taken and get it shipped out to you. Alrighty, guys. I am out. This